storm, the man against whom the wrestlers have made serious allegations, speaking there. He continues to say that he has not done anything wrong, ready to face the due process of law. Hang me if there's an iota of evidence against me. Let's see what the due process does. The FIRs have already been filed. The wrestlers claim that the entire pace of investigation against him is extremely slow. I want to cut across to my colleague Anshul as well, who's with us on the broadcast. Anshul, whatever he said right now is not something he's saying for the first time. Even earlier, I remember when the last bout of protest had happened, he had said the same thing. Hang me if there's an iota of evidence against me. The investigation so far, what the wrestlers are saying, and the politics around it.
So yes, Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh, since day one of the protest, has been maintaining that all these allegations are absolutely baseless and are politically motivated. Even when the first time the wrestlers came and sat on protest, he said that if any sort of evidence is found against him, then he'll go ahead and hang himself. And since then, he has maintained the same line, toed the same line, and that is the same thing that he is saying today. But yes, it seems like the investigation that has happened that has been conducted by the Delhi police, it seems like he is on the right side of that investigation at this point in time. The Delhi police has not been able to find any sort of corroborative evidences on the allegations that have been put forth by these wrestlers, and hence we are expecting that in the next 10 to 15 days or probably 20 days, the final report or the charge sheet could be filed in the court of law. So yes, that remains to be seen when that will be done. But yes, at this point in time, the investigation is continuing. The Delhi police is ready to answer each and every doubt that the wrestlers have, and the Delhi police is also trying to speak to the wrestlers and ask them to tone down the protest, because their demands, what sources are telling us, the police feels is unreasonable, because the court had asked the Delhi police to register an FIR. FIR has been registered. Investigation is ongoing. The police, according to the law, has a time of 90 days to complete their investigation and file the final charge sheet in a matter. That
well,
time
Anshul, I'll come back to you.
I'll come back
to you. We'll talk more about the charge sheet. We'll talk more about the offences in the charge sheet, and whether on the statement of the victim an arrest can be made. Once again, cutting across live to what Brij Bhushan is speaking.
किसी ने कहा है कि नहीं पाप का भागी होता केवल व्यास, पाप करने वाला ही पाप का भागीदार नहीं होता, नहीं पाप का भागी होता केवल व्यास, केवल पाप करने वाला ही पाप का भागीदार नहीं होता। जो तटस्थ है, मौन है, समय लिखेगा उनका भी अपराध। नहीं पाप का भागी होता केवल व्यास, सक्षम होते हुए अपने सामने हो रहे पाप को जो रोकने की कोशिश नहीं करता है, वो भी पाप का भागीदार होता है, वो भी पाप का भागीदार होता है। और इसीलिए कहना चाहता हूं कि नहीं पाप का भागी होता केवल व्यास, और जो तटस्थ है, मौन है, समय लिखेगा उनका भी अपराध। और मेरे नौजवान बच्चों, मेरी उम्र 65 साल की है, मेरी उम्र 65 साल की है। हमें आजाद भारत के जन्म लेने का मौका मिला। हम सब लोग जानते हैं सन 1947 में हमारा देश आजाद हुआ, लेकिन हमको 57 में जन्म लेने का मौका मिला। लेकिन मैंने आजादी के संघर्ष को थोड़ा थोड़ा देखा, आजादी के संघर्ष को थोड़ा थोड़ा देखा, कैसे आजादी मिली, कितने लोगों ने बलिदान किया, कितने लोगों ने क्या किया। और मेरे भाइयों, आजादी के बाद एक संघर्ष मैंने और देखा। सन 1975 में इंदिरा जी ने इस देश के ऊपर इमरजेंसी लगाई थी। इंदिरा जी ने इस देश के ऊपर एक इमरजेंसी लगाई थी। उस समय छात्र नेता तक जेल में थे। बाहर कौन थे? जो कांग्रेस से जुड़े थे। कांग्रेस के अलावा अगर किसी भी पार्टी से कोई नेता जुड़ा था तो उसका स्थान जेल में था। मुझे विश्वास है कि आपके इलाके से भी कई लोग उस समय जेल में रहे होंगे। लेकिन मेरे भाइयों, मैं कहना चाहता हूं कि आजादी का तो संघर्ष मैंने नहीं देखा, आजादी का संघर्ष तो मैंने नहीं देखा, लेकिन सन 1975 जाने का मौका मिला था, मैं भी जेल गया था। लेकिन भाइयों, आजाद भारत में या 60-65 साल के इतिहास में ये छोटा सा मसला जितना बड़ा बन चुका है, इतना समर्थन या
Brij Bhushan, the man in the eye of the storm, speaking there, addressing a public rally. I want to cut across back to my colleague Anshul. Anshul, the statement of victims in cases like these is the evidence enough. It is true that this statement needs to be corroborated in a court of law. But based on the statement itself, an FIR can be lodged, and that's what exactly that the police has done. Yes, they will look out for more evidence. A charge sheet to be filed is the due process in the days to come. Arrest is an option before the police, but it's their discretion whether they exercise it or not. But could you tell it for our viewers, what are the various offences which have been enumerated in those 2 FIRs that have been filed by the Delhi police?
So yes, one of the main allegation is of POCSO, according to which the wrestlers were demanding the arrest of Brij Bhushan Sharan Singh. But yes, this is a case of aggravated harassment that has been filed by the Delhi police, and the punishment under this is less than 7 years, and hence there are several Supreme Court judgments which says that if the punishment is less than 7 years, then the police cannot go ahead and arrest anyone blindly. There has to be a proper investigation before arresting that person, and that investigation is ongoing at this point in time, is what we are being told. But yes, there are at least 7 complaints that have been given to the Delhi police in this entire matter. Some of these complaints were as old as 7 years old, and some happened outside the boundaries of the country, and hence it is taking more and more time for the police to get their hands on all those evidences or all those facts that could actually corroborate with the kind of allegations that have been put forth by these wrestlers. So yes, the investigation is taking time, but yes, in the next 10 to 15 days we can expect some sort of clarity to come out. An imminent charge sheet or probably a final report could be submitted by the Delhi police in this entire matter in front of the court.
My colleague Anshul getting us all the details on that very important story. We'll continue tracking those developments. Right now, some breaking news coming in.